Okay, here we go. Game number 622. Furries and Scalies and Bears, oh my, Ultimate Edition. So we have our if you want to check it out, you can get it at steg-game-dev.itch.io. This is the itch version, and should be up to date, we're hoping. We also have it in a bundle right now, and it's also individually on sale for with 15% off on itch.io, and the link's in the chat. One of the funniest thing that ever happened to me is being in an anime club and mentioning Day of the Tentacle and being interrupted by someone who informed us to not talk about. Okay, they misunderstood what tentacles stands for in that context. Okay, that's an easy thing to misunderstand. Let's try this game out. Okay, hoping this is the right executable. Here we go. Stegalosaurus game development. I love the paper background. I love the art, the sharpness. Like, I love the sharpness of those edges. Yeah, it's vector art, vector style art. I like the differences in the fonts and the font textures. I got like a leopard print on the F, and green scales on the S, and the B is a little bit different than the rest of the word. It's very, very beautiful font. The music is a bit louder than I remember when I tested it. I think I'm gonna maybe turn it down a bit. That person both came out as a non-gamer and a huge hentai fan, huh? I'm sad that nobody buys Noble Hintsman. I liked making that one. Thanks, we always try for minimalism. Yeah, our artist Nat, who lives in Poland, she's been with us for about 3 years. 4 if this is 2019. Yeah, well, yeah, 2019. Yeah, 2019 would be when the first version was released, right? Was hell trying to figure out the logo out? Oh, the Stegosaurus one? The game logo? Sorry, the dev logo? Which one? Oh, the furries. The logos for the furries. Yeah, that would make sense. It does look like it got a lot of attention. Okay, let me just check the I think it's all good there. That's all good. Oh, I'm gonna turn this down a bit. Even with the sound turned down, it was bothering me. Okay. A hard time with loud sound sometimes. Alright, let's start the game. Okay, so character's name is Ren. Nice prank, guys. Bixby, it wasn't me. Magellan. Haha, yes it was. Magellan, stating people are liars is not funny. No, seriously, it was not me. Yes it was. Oh god. There's a portal. There's a Stargate. How many notches does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Did Stargate have 8? I don't remember. I get sidetracked by other details. I love the line art. I love those crisp strokes. Love the shading of the text box here. That it gets lighter near the edges. Thank you for the lurk, Fardon Talk. Magellan, this is not a time for games. This isn't a game. Bixby, what did you touch? I didn't touch anything. It just started up on its own. Okay, then in that case, we need to figure this out. What's gonna come out? Go home again. But I want to see. This is unsafe for kids, Magellan. You guys never let me do nothing. At least if we explode, we'll have valiantly saved a young boy's life. But seriously, what's gonna come out? I don't know. I'm going to tell Zaur. Zaur. You're not telling Zaur. You never let me do anything. Normal. I want to do I want to do science to it. I want to conduct science. What was it connected to last? This thing is so old, who knows? Hi, Shelly. We just started. Trying to get rid of the new audio thing. Oh, no audio thing. Yeah. I always have a hard time finding the chat identity feature. It's in different locations in the app and in the computer one, in the browser version, so I always get lost. Okay, the food is great this time. Awesome. Okay. This thing is so old. Who knows? This is exactly why we should tell Zaur. It could be connected to the land of the crab Vikings or something. Shelly, you've watched Stargate, right? Do you remember how many notches the gate would have? I feel like they would use... Did they use 8 symbols to pin down a coordinate? Okay. No, that's not gonna happen. You won't get it because it doesn't have the symbols around it on the disc itself. There's no symbols, so it's not a Stargate because you don't have those symbols. It's just a disc with triangles on it. Just yeah, all portals look the same. It's not. I watched a video of someone answering the question of what would happen if you put one portal into another portal. That was interesting. The second portal comes out of itself, but you have to do it in certain angles to make it stable. Anyway, totally off topic. So was this game 8 or 10? What do you mean 8 or 10? Oh, the symbols. I thought it was 8. Like this game has 8. Okay, you think Stargate is also 8? Huh. No, Stargate has one triangle at the top that encodes the different symbols, so it's... Anyway, this is not really related. I need to move on. Okay, this is exactly why we should tell Zaur it could be connected to the land of the Crab Vikings or something. Crab Vikings already exist on this plane. What is this? Why did it show up now? Huh. Zombie Crab Vikings. This was not in the instruction manual. Dorothy. The instruction manual said it would turn on, didn't it? Not like this. Not like this. Did you just meme while we're falling through a portal? Ren, let's go hide behind something. It was a reference to a movie. What movie? I don't know, I saw it on a meme. You're terrible. Let's find out where we are. Well, we seem to be in some sort of different lab, or at least a room. There's a door over there. It's super warm. We were just in snow. Yeah, holy, I need to get out of this ASAP. Looks like the portal is off. Well, let's figure it out, but for now, let's open that door and figure out where we are. What? Yeah, it's even hotter out. What's going on? Hi! What? Okay, so let's back up here a bit. No, this isn't it. This is a flash forward. Ah, this is a future. And it's upside down. Ooh, someone's hanging upside down? Here we go. This is good. Hurry up, Slowpoke. I'm coming. Hold on. The CB radio just fell out of my pack. That's Dorothy. She's been my best friend since middle school. I actually was her shadow in middle school. We've been together through thick and thin. And not just for the trivial school kid growing up stuff. We've grown together. We've been through some real shit. Oz, come on. My name is Oz. Well, it's not, but I call myself Oz. Everyone calls me Oz. What is that sound? Yeah, Dorothy and Oz, huh? What is that sound? Why is your radio doing that? I like engineering. I brought my handheld CB because we're hiking in the freezing cold today. It doesn't bother Dorothy. She calls it a beautiful adventure. I, however, convinced her that we don't want to die out here in the cold, hence the communication device. I brought the CB to see if we could talk to any interesting folk later on. The top of mountains have excellent range. The tops of mountain has excellent range. Huh? Mountains do have range. It was a very obvious one. The range on the top of a mountain, you know, one could call it a mountain range. Like, I'm not the greatest at giving my artist concepts art, but also telling them what not to do. You might find that I have a tendency to find lots of typos. I work as in my day job, I work as a QA on computer programs, software stuff, so I kind of tend to notice things much. It's a natural tendency that I can't shut off. I also have struggled reading, so that's why if there's incorrect wording, I might get stuck in that sentence. So it's yeah, it's not a personal criticism of anything. I don't know, but it's getting stronger. Maybe we shouldn't go this way. Well, now I'm curious. I knew you'd say that. My CV was going crazy. We all know why now, but I mean, talking about talking about then, that was then. What the heck? The feedback from the CPU is getting stronger, unusually so. So it's a movie prop, but how did it get here? It's definitely the portal that's causing the feedback though. Want to do some tests? Tests like what? You think this fell off a truck or something? I mean, there's no road up the hill, but also there's no truck tire tracks, you know? I used to watch TV shows about this stuff, but I've never seen this bad boy before. What kind of tests are you thinking of? Step through the portal. It's almost destiny. Frank L. Baum would be proud. Almost on cue. What the heck? Is someone here? Should we, you know, step through? I think it likes that idea, Oz. Here, I'm gonna snap a branch off that tree. Let's see if it goes through the portal. Wait, I think I see something buried in the snow. Dorothy fished an old and weathered book out of the snowbank near the device. She started flipping through it. Well, I'm interested in seeing what this is, how it works. Looks like all the pages have been ripped out, the ones that are important at least. Probably only took what was pertinent and left the rest. Still, it is rather wasteful. That's a shame. Oh, here we go. Here's some text. Turn machine on. That's super useful. Dorothy throws a branch. It vanishes. Oh, now I want to see if it fried. It had to. Dorothy walks the entire circumference of the thing and ends up coming back around to me. Where did it go? It vaporized? Okay, now I'm getting scared. We should go. Dorothy's telling us that we should back down from a challenge? Oz, I did not get out of your house and away from the world of video games just to get you killed by an oversized movie prop that is giving off Lord knows what energy. Wanna see if we end up on another planet? It may not be able to sustain a complex organism. It may spit me back out. It's not real, Oz. This is a bad idea. Don't go through it. Dorothy, you there? I feel dizzy. Oz, are you there? Did it work? I don't know. Did it work? Are we falling? Here we are, back to the beginning. Hello, can you talk? You came out of Ren's workshop. Nobody comes out of there except Ren and Bixby. What the heck? At least you didn't say a bad word. My dad tries not to say bad words around me, but sometimes forgets. It was a fox, but not. It was also scaly like a lizard. I had no idea what was going on anymore. We obviously had left the reality train far behind. You read about this stuff, you don't experience it. I'm part fox and part dragon. I am a fox dragon. Huh, that's a nice one. Dorothy was freaking out. I mean, look at this situation. But from this creature's body language, I could tell it didn't mean us harm. I was just in the woods playing. There was a loud noise and I came to see. Now you're here. I take it we're no longer on Earth. I don't know about that. My dad would know more. Ren and Bixby would know the most, I think. Foxes don't talk on our planet or look like that. Foxes don't talk. Talking ain't nothing special. Foxes exist on our world, but dragons are in our mythology. Excuse me, talking fox dragon? Where are we? I think we need to go home. You should talk to my dad. Huh, okay. I have to tell you right now that I consume a lot of media, maybe an unhealthy amount. I don't have a lot of hobbies outside of games, board as well as video and engineering. I watch the X-Files on my computer religiously. I've seen the entire series so many times it has made me sick more than once. I watch Stranger Things religiously. I like Stranger Things better than X-Files. Personally. So what came next should not have shocked me. Desensitization doesn't work the way people think it does. You know, with just images. So there's another facet to it. you can see weird stuff on images and slowly get desensitized to the image part of it. But when you're in a situation that's supernatural or outside of your what you're used to in reality, you're also hit by other senses like sounds, smells, and proximity. You know, that feeling you get. So it's you might be desensitized to the image, but those other things are new for your body and for your senses. So that can still push you towards freaking out. Just you know, it's my take on that. Okay. Says, okay, unfollowed. I can excuse not liking the X-Files, but also I can't. Yeah. Yeah, that's a struggle, right? Well, you know, you can still watch the stream even if you unfollow. That's not a big deal. Now, I watched all of X-Files in my... when I was a teenager. It was on TV and I watched the whole series. I used to find it really depressing, but also like intriguing. So I used to watch it for the mystery and like what it reveals to be in the end. But I used to find it really depressing afterwards. Mostly all the death and all the disbelief. The disbelief is to depress me more than the deaths, I think. Or as much as the deaths. By the time Stranger Things came out, I think I got desensitized to the deaths part. Yeah, and there's a very little disbeliefs in Stranger Things. Everyone accepts the weird stuff. For the most part. So that kind of helps a lot. Well, it kind of does, but not really. Violence is still violence, sex is still sex, swearing is still swearing. My point is this, I watch a lot of sci-fi and horror and fantasy and all that good geeky stuff. But when you see real magic, you've got to process. Oh wow, a peacock. Lois. Hello, Magellan. Who are your new friends? I don't know. Does your father know you're out with strangers? I don't know. Hey, who are the newcomers? Iberius. Huh. Very fancy name there. They came from Ren's workshop out on the hill. Ah, I know it well. Ye old jogging grounds. He thinks running around in the heat is cool. It's great for your butt. I'm sure. Did you say that you came from Ren's shop? Am I to understand that you came from the laboratory? I think. That is most interesting. We shall need to talk more. We're going to talk to my dad. And it's not a laboratory, Lois. It's a science place for science. Nice to meet you. Lois, you want to go for a jog with me? It's a bajillion degrees out. Then you will not gain any pain. Okay. Pain any gain? You know what? I mean... Now, I'm not one to shy away from anything to do with furry culture, so I wasn't exactly nervous around the idea of walking, talking animals, or as nervous as Dorothy. This is so weird. I need a drink. Lysandria. What's your poison, hun? Of course. Don't mind me. Lysandria, is Dad here? Nah, Zaur needed him at City Hall. Okay, thanks. Hey, he wanted me to tell you whenever you came back that you need to take a bath. Fine, I will later. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Sour, and you just ran away. We came here as fast as we could to tell you. It's okay, Bixby, you two did a good job. David? Well, I came from Wyoming, right? So we can assume that the other portal is still in Wyoming. We actually can't assume that. This is an uncharted territory, sir. There's still so much we do not know, and what we do know, we barely understand. Hi, Dad. Just shows up here. McGillen? I found people. Your kid brought friends. Fascinating. My words exactly, sir. What is going on here? They are human. Maybe. Maybe. We should run tests. We shouldn't talk about this now. Maybe we should. No, it's a lot to download. Every single sense in my body was tingling with fear, but it wasn't an intense fear. It was more like the fear you get when you're faced with something new after doing the same thing for so long. A fear that you know you need to master but dread trying to. Of course it is. I am sure that you both have millions of questions. Ren, Bixby? I want to science them. I do too, but maybe we should listen to Zaur. David, can you bring them by the observatory tomorrow? We're right here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am sorry. Can you come by the observatory tomorrow? I have an idea. Let's not inundate them with sensory overload right now. And tomorrow I will bring them both to your work after they've had a chance to acclimate. I trust your judgment, David. What is going on? Where are we? What do you mean by maybe human? Okay, that seems to be the most interesting question here. What did you mean by... Okay, I'm gonna save first. Can I save? Yeah. Okay. When designing a sexy tiger, we only had one option for a name. Tiberius. No, that is a fantastic name. Shelly's trying to gain a new follower by saying she likes the X-Files. Look, we all had a rough end to this day. This is my inn. There are some rooms upstairs. Try to have a good sleep. Tomorrow we'll explain what we can. Oh, I want to know what maybe human means. What if we get visited by a maybe human in the middle of the night? Well, you know? That could, you know, if we don't know what they are, we might make deals with them or something. Bad decisions, yeah. Alright, y'all have to go. I hope you have a great stream. I'll be lurking. Yes, no, I'm not. I don't fish for followers, thanks. No, you don't need to. You have enough. Dorothy was not herself. Huh. Did she have green hair before?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she had like white stuff on top. It was understandable. What the heck do we do now, Oz? But still, it was heartbreaking and unnerving to see her breaking down. There was nothing that I could do. Jovial, sarcastic, or understanding? Understanding? Keep calm, we breathe. At least we know we're safe. Trust me on this. Tomorrow we'll figure it out. Okay, thank you. Magellan, get a bath. I will in the morning. Okay, going to my room now. How hard could things be? Bath, now. January 3rd? 4th? 3rd? So, plan? I'd been thinking about this all night. I only hoped that Dorothy would approve. I assumed she would, since what I came up with fit into my other plan of keeping her calm until we were at a point where that wasn't an issue anymore. We meet people, we say hi, we be friendly, we act natural, accumulate and maintain a healthy reputation with everyone. Gosh, I hope people like me. I'm not really good with other humans. Other humans sound so dramatic. Ready to learn the ropes? Ready for an exciting career in telling people what rooms to sleep in? Look, David, I need to tell you something. What is it, Dorothy? I need you to take it easy with Oz. What's up? Oz has anxiety issues. Oz doesn't really get out much. I'm just saying to give them time to open up. Of course. Well, now is as good time as any to explore. Okay. First order of business on my mind, as well as Dorothy's, I'm sure, was the kid. Hey, you're up. How'd you sleep? I slept well. Good, good. David, was it? Yes. Your kid, that's not your kid, is it? Oh, Magellan, it's complicated, but he's my kid, alright. But he's a talking animal. You mean to say that you and a dragon-fox hybrid thing? Oh, that, no. Even though humankind and, well, they lost their species name a long time ago, even though species do mingle and settle down together, Magellan's mother was human. Two humans made Magellan? He was born that way. There's nothing wrong with him, nothing special about him that's more special than you or me. He simply is who he is. We were gonna go out? Yeah, we're going to acclimate to the town before whatever it is that those other two were going to do at the observatory were going to do. To us, specifically. Don't let me stop you. Go frolic, but make sure to return here later so we can go to the observatory. Hey, Dave. Anson, how are things going? I've got a spider problem. These two are new. How many humans are there in this area? Hi, name's Anson. I work the lumber mill. I came here with David and, well, we came through the portal. Ixnay on portal. More people need to know it exists. I'm just going off what Zauer, Bixby, and Ren want. I have a degree in electrical engineering, and I'm not allowed near the thing. Said you had a spider problem, like big spiders, or... No, the small kind, but still a hassle. We usually spray them with non-toxic, non-lethal peppermint oil. It's in the back. Thank you, sir. Anson is my best friend. He's a good guy, but Ren and Bix can tell you more later. Dad, I had that dream again. The Bandersnack was back. Bandersnack? Mag has bad dreams sometimes. That his name for the monster in his closet. Need me to walk the perimeter tonight, buddy? That would be ideal, thanks. Andrew, how can I help you? Andrew? Andrew Clarkhammer, is that the full name? Long night in the mill. Lysandria opened up shop yet? Yes, but it's a bit early. Great, thanks. That was an actual dragon. So many conflicting feelings right now. Wonder and fear both vying for supremacy. That's Andy Clarkhammer, works in the mill. Is his eye... You'd have to ask him, I'm not him. Of course, my apologies. When Andy first came here, he was, well, some feral animal out in the woods attacked him. Anson fought it off. They've been thick as thieves ever since. Oni. Oh, hello, you're new too? You're a talking panda. I'm Oni. I'm trekking across the country. You're interesting. Well, if you ever want to talk, I'm usually up by the trail. Just came in for supplies. Bye. I watched as she raided the small marketplace by the counter and then left in a hurry, carrying all her bounty. Oh, we're in the DLC content there? Okay, interesting. That's Oni. She's new, or newish. She's not a permanent resident. She's traveling. She's usually up by the trail into the woods, writing a book on Kale Bay. Well, Andy Clarkhammer seemed like as good a start to talking to people in this town as we were going to get. Remember, even though you might get the same response, no matter how you phrase questions, some ways to phrase them will always be more polite, softer. Those should net us more social currency here. Got it. Only is the bear DLC. Okay. We have small charity DLC and another big Halloween DLC that adds an October chapter. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're still in January. So we're gonna, like, October chapter, that's like, yeah, that's like 9 months away. You know, worlds like this always make me question, what kind of food do they have? Food varies. Food's supposed to vary with biology of the people, of the sentient beings consuming them. So I expect food to have a lot more variety. You're the bartender here? About covers it, yeah. Anson's been pushing you pretty hard lately. We got the winter season coming up. I can't blame him, but geez, a job's a job. Andy looked like a pretty tough customer, but if I'm going to make it in this town, I better start making friends. Everyone here looks really cool. One thing that's implied but hasn't been talked about, I think, is like there seems to be an assumption that they're stuck here for a while. But I don't remember seeing a conversation about that. No. Yeah. So, like, it's going with this idea I better start making friends because if we're going to make it in this town, you know? So, yeah, that part is a bit unclear at which point they made this assumption that it's gonna be, like, stuck here for a while.
Yeah, like, with
I'm not too great with other humans. Dorothy is the only one I feel comfortable around besides my mom and dad. Hello. The other one looked like Magellan, a hybrid animal. So not every dragon here looked not like a dragon. Was that racist? Was that... was what I thought a racist thought? There was a lot that I needed to know in order to navigate this properly. You drinking anything today, hon? What is the newbie drinking? So I had seen him walk into the motel and that was something. But talking to him, I mean, a real live dragon. I get like that sometimes, you know, it's like, and I've been like that for a long time. When I first saw a dragon, I was like, yeah, I was like that for a long time. I am used to it now. Rifna's telling me that I'm still not used to it. No, I am used to it now. I don't get surprised anymore. I get excited, but I don't get surprised anymore. Yeah, his voice was low and gravelly, but not unpleasant. Not old. I could tell he was my age, I think. He didn't smell, he just seemed normal. Did he breathe fire? Was that offensive to just ask out of the blue? Hello? What would a witty yet dashingly confident young person say? Oh god. Milk in a dirty glass? I like my alcohol non-alcoholic. Tea, please, if you have it. In a dirty glass. I like my alcohol non-alcoholic. Milk, please. I like my alcohol non-alcoholic. So all of them are non-alcoholic options. Tea, please, if you have it. I like my alcohol non-alcoholic. Let's go with the tea, the fourth.
Yes.
Lysandria +1 reputation. Ah, nice. I like a guy with a sense of humor. Also, I like knowing what you drink. It's so I don't end up poisoning. That's not a lie. For instance, dragons like me can only drink deep mineral water or other natural waters that help break up our so the acid in our tum-tums doesn't explode and kill everyone in the vicinity. I see. So the fire breaths are acid refluxes. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah. My commissioner really wanted the dragons down first, so as soon as they went gonzo over the dragon designs, I was like, okay, cool, so I can do whatever I want with the others. Great. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, I'm having a rough time with this bubble tea here. The bubbles are getting in the way of drinking. Okay. Andy's not the science one. That's Ren and Bixby. I'm Lysandria. Been a while since we've seen another human around here. Where'd you come from exactly, if I may ask? Oh, look at this. You've sussed actual manners out of Clark Hammer here. I came from the portal. You'd be careful who you tell that to. Ants and I have been trying to figure that thing out for ages. Ren doesn't like it. You two really need to stop. Anson is my boss. We work at the old lumber mill on the edge of the bay. The portal. Everyone is curious about the portal. Everyone who knows about it, you mean? Sure, sure. Look, be careful who you talk to about that device. The mill? The mill. By the edge of the bay, out in the woods, used to be the star of this town. Now we're not so much needed anymore. Anson works him pretty hard. Everyone needs to make a living. I'd like to hear your story. Okay. Maybe another time. See you both later. Cheers. Yeah, bye-bye. Oz, there was a news reporter here looking for you. Her name is Lois. She's out by the park. Okay. Ah. Oh, we already revealed quite a lot to Lois, the reporter. As your PR manager, I will accompany you. Okay. Him again. Oh, hello, citizen. Are you out enjoying the day as well? We met the other day in town. You were with the peacock. Tiberius is the name. Running long distances until my thighs hurt is my game. I'm Oz. My compatriot here is Dorothy. Hi, big tiger. That's, okay. That's an interesting response to someone you just met the other day. Well, my legs don't hurt beyond reason yet, so I must continue my run. Have fun. If you ever want to join me, I'll be up at the old hiking trail near Ren's workshop. Oh, new person. Hey, Danny. Danny. Oh, hey, Lois. I didn't see you there. Just capturing the sun. Oh, it's an artist. In its natural habitat. Your painting looks good. Why, thank you. Coming along real nice. Why, thank you. That's very kind. It's super rough. Hello, humans. Hi, I'm Oz. I'm Dorothy. Dorothy and Oz. That's hilarious. Okay, someone made that connection in the game. Well, hello. I'm Lois and this is Danny. I'm also late for a deadline. I was hoping to interview you, but maybe later? Love to stay and chat, but ciao. She's like that. Lois has a lot going on at the same time. She's beautiful. Don't stare. Lois goes on dates, but that's really it. She has no time for relationships. I just meant for about, I don't think that's the right thing to say. Yes, but I was also nipping anything in the bud. Ah, I see that you're up. Just checking out your town. This is Kale Bay, established 1881. 1881? So this world has roughly the same time system that we do back on Earth. You're the mayor? My name is Zaur. I'm half Chimera. David is my assistant. Well, I don't want to stop you from getting to know the area. Have fun. Hey, human person, I made you this cool map so you don't get lost and fall down and sprain your leg and then get stuck in the woods at all night. That sounds very specific. Something that happened to...
Really specific.
You did? Yep. Oh, that's a beautiful map. I love this map. This map is like... This map is fantastic. I love all the trees in it.
Wait, that's
Yeah, it's a very talented child drew this. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty great, right? Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, but I do have some questions. Yes, Lois? The strange sightings. Not this again. I'm hiring a pest control expert. Okay, but first these weird feral animal sightings, now more humans. I assure you that the two are not related. If you say so. Lois, not today, okay? Oren's another new person. Yeah, the artist has super range. I've used her for 3 projects now and she does different styles for each. Oh, that's fantastic. That's amazing. Halloween characters. Oh, is this part of that October thing? Hey, Tennyson, wait up. Oh, sorry, almost bumped into you. It's okay. Tennyson Schultz? Sorry, I need to get home. Did a dragon with a pumpkin on her head come this way? Yes, she went. Thanks, bud. Okay, so we decide who to chase after right now? Okay. The music just started. It was very quiet all this time. I don't know why, what stopped the music before. I haven't heard it since they went to bed. I want to see the map again. It's beautiful. Look at this map. Trailhead, cemetery, park, or the inn. I don't think we heard much about the cemetery. That sounds interesting. Let's go to the cemetery. No? Don't want to go there just yet? Okay. Trailhead, the park, the inn. Trailhead? Tiberius, Oni, or map. Okay. Oh, so each location has 2 people. Let's talk to the traveling bear. There's a really big bear over there, and they're really freaking me out. Why? What's wrong, Tiberius? Not so loud, I don't want her to think that I see her. Who, Oni, the bear? Hello, you're Oz, correct? Yeah, that I am. Oh good, maybe you can help me with my book later. Tiberius was helping me relax with the rousing game of hide and seek. We have a variation of it from where I live, but it's understandably different. Your book? I'm from the far south of here. I'm journeying across the width of the entire world, and when I'm done, my book will be done. It's a real book, not like one of David's comics. People like what they like, Ty, no harm in that. I mean, I guess. How did you come so far, Oni? By boat, then I just walked. It took me about 3 months to get here from the sea. Oh, so you need my help because I'm a human, right? You are fascinating and an oddity, yes. But for now, will you play hide and seek with us? Suppose that I have time for one game, sure. Awesome. I don't know the rules. I don't know the rules of this game. I try to order game assets based on the most efficient use of space. Huh, okay. Oh, you got me. Oni gets +1 reputation. I got you alright. Okay, do you have time to help me find Tiberius, or... Dorothy's gonna be pretty anxious until I return, so I best get going. Dorothy, the other human, I've seen her around David's place. She's my best friend. We should talk later for the book. Of course. I will see you around, Oz. Of course. Okay, so we made one friend from the DLC. You kids having fun? Sure thing. Dorothy was trying her best. To tell you the truth, I don't know why I was doing so well with all of this. Ready to go to the observatory? To be honest, no. All I could think was what that would be poked and prodded. I'm sure Ren and Bixby only want to do a few tests. We're here. Oh, good, excellent. Hello, Mr. Zauer. I have come to watch over the testing. How big a deal is this? Oh, nothing major, just may change the entire world, that's all. No pressure, except that's Ren, that's a lot of pressure. The machine is all prepped and ready to go. The machine? Ren doesn't mean it could change the entire world. Yes, I do. Ren, David is standing right there and he's never been able to activate the... Our guests are waiting. Yes, if you will follow me, please. Sorry, David. She's just gets a little carried away. It's fine, Bixby. Now we'll be putting you inside the test portal. That's the portal that Dorothy and I came out of. Oh no, Bixby and I made a replica to try to figure out how it works. We use it for tests. What we're going to be doing today is turning it on and looking at your brainwaves. You're going to what now? When David came through the portal, we thought that he was a normal human, but then Magellan happened and I got down with my bad self for some science. I got down with my bad self for some science, huh? Okay. We scanned David's brain, and what we discovered was that the ancient humans that came out of the portal before were not humans at all. Well, they were, but another path, if you will. We call them Sona. We, or I, call them Homosonas. Huh. They have the same brain patterns that we do. So you think we're part animal? We don't exactly understand it yet, but yes. We're part talking animal? So who's first? So this would be like an MRI machine. An MRI machine, how do I explain? That's a machine wherein we have MRI machines. Okay, I guess I'll go first. Excellent. So this isn't the real portal, right? Just a replica? I just want to know for reasons. Ren frigging loves science. Fursona? Oh god. Oh god. I get it now. I get it now.
Persona. That's exactly what I was like, this is so obvious. Like, well.
Okay, so to have this bubble tea, I need to take the straw away and open the lid completely.
Sorry.
Trying to do a lot of things here.
Someday I'll make bubble.
We just need good straws, that's all. Okay. I don't want to spill things, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I think that's working now. Alright. Relax, Oz. If it was going to send your brain flying across the galaxy, that would probably also happen during a test. Thanks, Bixby. Try not to move. Yeah, sure thing. This don't take very long. It took a few hours. Dorothy and I would probably be exiting to nightfall, but that's before the machines even started up. I'm getting ahead of myself again. Sorry if it's a bit cold. The familiar and yet all too strange sound of the portal. As the machine booted up, I guess, I felt super tingly. My hair stood on end, super warm too. I was rather disoriented as I walked out. Dorothy entered, they scanned her, and then she walked out as well, just as dazed. We were given juice and cookies. Oh, that sounds cool. Juice and cookies. I get excited about food, every kind of food. Like if you mention that you get cookies after a science experiment, I would do that science experiment just to get the cookies. Your results are in. Just like that? Don't we have to wait a week? Okay, that was good. Yeah, I like attacking the healthcare system through a visual novel. Yeah, that's fantastic. You both are welcome for the persona. Well, it is like an MRI machine after all. This is very odd, but this actually does help with our research some. What is odd? Are they Sona? Oz, you're a Sona. Am I going to have an animal kids like David? It is unknown, but you can feel attraction as well as mate with, as your friend called us, talking animals, our kind. What about me? You, Dorothy, are a normal human. Which actually does answer a question we had. Can a normal human come through the portal? Apparently so. Can David activate the portal? For whatever reason, no. So, are we stuck here? It could be an age thing, it could be any number of reasons, but David cannot activate it by proxy. I assume it shut off when you two came through? Affirmative. There are some references to an activation every 100 years. 100 years? Did I hear that right? I'm sure that I could get it down to 1. Get it down? Give her time, she's a miracle worker. We will do whatever we can to make you feel at home in the meantime. I would appreciate it if you both would accompany me to City Hall. Sure. Let's register you as a citizen, maybe. I don't know. So why did you bring us here? We have a few things to discuss. As you are aware, David was the first human here before you, but he was not the only one. They've met Anson, Zaur. I can take it from here if you want, David. No, it's fine. I started working for Zaur after, well, there was an incident. The lumber mill that Anson now owns is not the first. The first lumber mill burned down. We call it the Great Fire. I'm so sorry. Thank you, that is kind of you. My wife, Magellan's mom. Yeah, I knew that was coming. She and Anson worked at the old mill. Anson tried to get her out, but she was also my secretary. David applied for the vacancy afterwards. We need you both to know this. We understand. I trust that Bixby and Ren already told you. But the club that knows the truth about humans is quite small. The public knows nothing of the portal. We would like to keep it that way. Sometimes things escape Ren's mind. Anson doesn't live in town. Trauma affects us all differently. Well, I'll let you two get some rest. See you soon. 1 year, my parents are gonna freak. I didn't know what to tell her, but I tried anyhow. Dorothy will figure it out. Want to go on a walk? Sure, let's get some fresh night air. Dorothy and I walked for about an hour, taking in the reality of our situation. Oh hey, new kids. It was so weird seeing a talking tiger, king of the beasts, a natural predator talking kindly to us. How are you holding up? I know this must be weird, right? It's super weird having humans pop up every so often. We're okay, thank you. If you ever need anything, old Tiberius will help you out. You need to keep your body fresh and your mind keen. Thanks, Tiberius. Friends call me Ty. Okay, thanks, Ty. We're staying at David's Inn, Mr. Tiger. Thank you, thanks. Okay, why is she so awkward with him? She's only awkward with him so far. I bet it's all the jogging. I like the fur on the chest. That is a very a typical cat thing. It's, I think, yeah, I'm glad that got importance in this art. Have a nice night. There he went jogging off into the night, becoming a blob on the horizon of my vision. That is a very interesting way to describe that. Oh hey Dorothy, Oz, have you seen my boy? Magellan? No, we haven't. Want us to help look for him? I think I know where he is. It's just sometimes he escapes to hang out with Tennyson at the graveyard, and even though I have nothing against Tennyson lives in the graveyard? It's complicated. Let's go. Hi, you're a funny little dude, Magellan. Magellan? Oh, it's your dad, Magellan. Magellan McPeters, how many times have I told you to leave Tennyson alone? But Dad, we'll talk about this at home. But Dad, come on. I'm sorry about this, Tennyson. It's alright, David, he was not doing anything wrong. You live here? Orense and I do, yeah. Is Orense your boyfriend? No, Orense just likes to live alone. Like me, I don't go into town much. He cares for me, makes sure I'm okay. Well, nice to meet you, Tennyson. We have to be heading back. Of course, have a nice night, you two. I know what you're up to, and Tennyson is very private. But I was just trying to look under her pumpkin. I want to see her face. Magellan, I did not raise you to act like this towards others that are different. Maybe Tennyson could help me find the beast. There's no such thing, and you'll hurt yourself trying to find it. I'm glad that you're safe. Now go to your room. That was a bit harsh. Magellan is just a kid. As mature as he may be, he still has learning to do. We all do. Yeah, I guess. Have a nice sleep, Oz. You too. I'm pretty tired. Let's check out the rest of the town. Wait, we're on January 17th now? I might have accidentally clicked. Was there an animation there to flip through the calendar or something? Let's save it. Oh look, we got like info here. Lysandria has 2 here. Not every day is gonna be there, or it would be a long game. Okay, yeah. I just saw January 3rd on that big screen, so I thought that it's gonna switch to 17th. But I didn't see it switching, and I saw it on the menu after. Save first. Yeah. Yeah. So, how long has the game been so far? I think it's been about just about an hour so far, I think. So I'll do like I don't know, a little bit more, and then we'll switch games after the break. But let's continue this for a bit. Okay, so I love this hotel. Like, can I just say, I love this hotel. I love all the fireplace stuff, all the wood, and the stone on the sides. That's really cool. I want a place like this. I want my living room to look like this. I want my lobby to look like this. Like the little books. I love the books and this light thing, this light fixture is so cool. I love this wood spiraling around the other bigger woods, and anyway, love this thing. Alright, bar or the room? Wonder what's in a room. I've been to the bar before, but haven't been to the room. Oh, in the room you can see your reputation. That's cool. And then you can go to the lobby. Lobby? Yeah. Okay. And then I can go to the bar. So it's almost like an open thing now. Trailhead, observatory, cemetery, park, inn. Haven't been to the park yet, have we? Oh, this is the park. Okay, cool. We haven't talked to Danny's the artist? Yeah. I was hoping to find you here. How long until the painting is done? Wow, +5 reputation because I was hoping to find you here? Oh, hi, Oz. Yeah, sorry, sometimes I forget names. You know what anomia is? It's when you forget stuff. Do you have anomia? It's not an illness, it's just a word for forgetting words. I notice a crowd gathering every once in a while. I'm honestly happy they want to see my work. It is unfinished and I wish they wouldn't stare. I could ask them to leave? You could, I won't stop you, but I just don't want to be a bother. Then if it's an obstacle from working, they're not an obstacle, I just feel them watching. That's an obstacle. I went over and politely told the crowd to give Danny his space. Most leave without frowns, some huff and stomp away. I returned to Danny. I asked them to leave, they're gone. 5 reputation. Really appreciates this. Thank you. Regardless of what anyone thinks, I think that you are a good painter. One of the art galleries around here wants me to do a show. Would you be comfortable with that? I don't know yet. I'm sure that you'll decide what's best for you. I hope so. Confidence only goes so far before you reach your threshold. I just need to work on mine. Gotta go. Enjoy this talk. See you later, Danny. See you later, alligator. For a split second, I actually expected to turn into an alligator after he said that. Mr. Mayor, if I may have a word. Lois, how many may I help my favorite reporter? I want to know the scoop on the 2 new arrivals, the humans. Lois, if you have something to say, simply wish to know where they came from is all. Same place that David and Anson did all those years ago. I see. Forgive me, Mr. Mayor, but that answer may concern my readers for a number of reasons. For one, where do these humans keep coming from? Across the sea, we've been over this. Yes, but where? Why so few in so many years? I have assumed your second concern. Yes, the Great Fire. I can assure you readers that nothing like that will ever happen again. What of this mythical beast that Anson McCannon fought? Huh. So there was a creature that they fought? That's an old story, Lois. It goes nowhere. Oh, that's where you're wrong. I'm going to be keeping an eye on our new arrivals, Azor. Do what you will, Lois. Okay. So 17th, 25. Okay, so here we go. If I had to just waited long enough, it would change the date. Cool. So we did another day. So I guess we can talk to like one person a day type of thing. Huh, okay. I think I'm gonna stop here. So it's in January now still. I mean, we started in January, we're still in January. And it has about at least 9 months before we reach October. And October is when we have the DLC, so... And since they're stuck here for a year, at least, that would mean like... Yeah, this probably goes all the way to December. Perhaps more. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. So yeah, that's a good... I think that's a good showcase of the game. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with all the reputations that we're collecting. It's probably gonna be like their relationship is gonna get closer over time. Danny is a water dragon. That's cool. Clarkhammer is a black dragon. Ren is an autumn dragon. Wasn't there another dragon? That's
Yeah, you don't have any.
we don't have any connection with them yet. Okay. Lysandria is a satyr. I didn't realize that. I was wondering because with the horns, but I didn't pay enough attention. Wouldn't Lois be a peahen? Isn't that the correct term? But yeah, it doesn't. It's no need to be so detailed about it. Anything? Panda bear. Yeah, all of them are over their mid-20s, so that's interesting. Usually most visual novels have a younger crowd, a younger cast. So that's pretty interesting. It's going with an older set of cast. Okay, so that was Furries, Scalies, and Bears, Oh My, Ultimate Edition. Zoom out a bit, and then we can talk about it a bit more. I try very hard to make it clear none of my characters are lolies. Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense in a game that's very yeah, that makes things ambiguous, especially with art like this. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. So this game is currently $10-20 on itch.io. It's also available on Steam, I think. I'm not sure. Some of their games are available on Steam. So if anyone want to check this out, oops. Sorry if that was loud. It's at steg-game-dev.itch.io. So this is the original blurb for the non-ultimate edition. Hey kids, have you ever wanted to be sucked into a vortex and spit out into a world full of talking animals? A walk in the woods turns into something a lot cooler when you and your friend are transported to a land much like ours, but with talking dragons and upright walking talking animals of various species. Are you trapped there? Will you ever get home? Each day brings new mysteries and adventures, and you interact with a host of different characters to learn ins and outs of this brave new world. A visual novel format with choices per scene. Not every choice will lead to massive change, but it will determine your friendship levels with each individual that you spend time with. Part adventure, part dating sim, all weird and wild. What's new? For 4 new friends, including spooky ones. I mean, if you ever wanted to date a werewolf, now is the time. There's also a completely new October Halloween arc. Also, optional NSFW additions to all our optional, usually tamer sex scenes, short text-based scenarios. Cool. Features a cast of 10 plus characters. Each day interact with 8 different people to learn more about the world and those that live in it. A chance to change those around you via your talks with them. Will you leave this world for better or worse? Want to date a porcupine? You can do that. Okay, so that wasn't available in the original, or is that like, these are not the DLC, this is for everything, right? There's some sexual situations and innuendos, but nothing hardcore. If you want furry porn, look elsewhere. It's not gonna stop people from trying to they'll look for it in here, but that's fine. It just means you're gonna get more sales. Yeah, so this was our first game of today's session, game number 622. Oh, we should change the last part, as there is an erotica DLC included. I guess so. Yeah, that. Yeah, then it would be misleading somewhat. But it sounds funny, so I mean, you can leave it in either way. Yeah, there's a subtle difference between porn and erotica, so there's that too. Yeah, so I find the story very interesting, and the setting and the lore that's developing, and then there's this hint about a monster and this mystery surrounding a fire. I'm intrigued by those things as part of the story. So I think those are also worth exploring, even if you're not part of the furry communities necessarily. But yeah, interesting. Okay, so that was our first game.